Picture this. It's Saturday, your kid's big game. You promised a quiet meet and greet because that's what you and your co-parent agreed. Instead, your new partner hugs your child loud enough that the other parent's jaw tightens, and suddenly everyone's on edge. Now, imagine that moment ends up in an angry text thread, or worse, an email to a judge. Small things add up, emotionally and sometimes legally.
Welcome to Danny's Den. Today we unpack how to make that first meeting less explosive and more stable. Let's chat. Here's what you'll walk away with. Ready-to-use lines for telling your co-parent, clear kid-friendly scripts, a short real-world vignette that shows the approach working, a legal checklist so you know when to call a lawyer, and a quick music pick to calm nerves. No judgment, just practical tools. First, telling your co-parent.
Quick note. This is less about announcing love and more about protecting parenting stability.
Aim for a calm moment, not right before an exchange, and not in the middle of conflict. If you want a record, use email or your parenting app, but avoid emotional bursts. Keep it short, factual, and child-centered.
Hi, I wanted to let you know I've been seeing someone and would like you to meet them soon. I value consistency for the kids. Can we find a time that works for everyone? I know this may be difficult. Would you prefer to discuss details via email or our parenting app? I'd like to avoid heated back and forth right now. If things still spike, suggest a mediator or a counselor rather than trading texts that escalate. Pausing the conversation protects the kids and your position. Now the harder part. Telling the kids. Kids need clarity and predictability more than details. For preschoolers, this is Sam. Sam is a friend who likes to play trains with you. For elementary age kids, I'm still your mom and nothing about your bedtime or routines will change. Sam is a friend who will be around sometimes.
For teens, I've started seeing someone. I'll introduce you when you're ready. I want to hear how you feel about it. Give them space and control. Rehearse with your partner so they know what to say and what not to say. Practice tone more than words. Kids read emotions first.
First meeting partner line to try. Hi, I'm Sam. I've heard so much about your soccer skills. Mind if I sit over here and watch? Short, interested, and low pressure.
A quick vignette that I think. I worked with a mom who did a tiny test run. She introduced her partner from across the field for 3 practices in a row. No big hugs, just a wave, a thumbs up to the coach, and sitting a respectful distance away. The kids started asking when Sam would come back because Sam showed up reliably and calm. That slow consistency did more to build trust than a single dramatic meet and greet ever could.
Protect routines out loud. We keep Friday pizza and movie night the same. That's for you. If your partner wants a new tradition, introduce it slowly after trust is built. Never replace a child's stability for quick romance. Short log entry template you can use. MM/DD/YYYY. Partner Sam stayed over. Kids bedtime unchanged. Exchange at 6:12 p.m. No safety issues observed. Keep entries brief but consistent so you have a clear timeline if needed. Now, the legal checklist. Courts look for stability and the child's best interests. A new partner doesn't automatically harm custody, but certain things change court posture. Moving in, regular overnight guests, or anything that disrupts school or routines can be raised by the other parent. Concrete trigger to call your lawyer. If your partner is moving in, if the other parent threatens a custody modification, or if there's a history of substance misuse or violence. Those are the moments that materially change how a court might view things. Pause and get legal advice first. Document key changes. Keep communications calm and dated, and avoid unilateral moves like enrolling kids in a new school or changing legal documents without consent. If there's ever a restraining order or safety concern, stop introductions and call an attorney immediately.
Curious. When's the right time to introduce someone? There's no magic number, but a good rule is wait until the relationship shows stability beyond a few weeks, often a few months. Repeated introductions and breakups are confusing for kids and can be used as evidence of instability in contested cases. For sports families, keep the rituals. If you're an Eagles or Yankees household, the lucky hat, the pregame playlist, and the favorite seat are anchors. Invite your partner to join, but don't let them replace a parent's role. Try practical splits. Alternate hosting playoff weekends, or create shared small rituals that respect both homes. If an ex worries about loyalty, reassure them. We won't ask the kids to choose between homes. They'll keep both traditions. That line helps preserve connection and reduces conflict. Call out red flags, criminal history affecting safety, substance misuse, pressuring you to move immediately, or attempts to alter legal documents without agreement. If the co-parent threatens court or files motions, talk to counsel. That's not the time for DIY fixes. Quick recap. Plan your timing. Keep messages short and child-centered. Rehearse with your partner. Protect routines. Document changes. And call a lawyer when safety or legal threats appear. Before we wrap, a small music moment to reset. A throwback R&B or hip-hop groove that says, "We're okay." My go-to is Blackstreet's No Diggity. It's relaxed, confident, and perfect for a calm car ride home after a low-key introduction. So, ready to try one small practice tonight? Send that short message to your co-parent and keep the first meet low-key. Thanks for spending this time with me in Danny's Den. If you have a specific legal issue you're looking for assistance with, please send me a direct message or email me at danielle@thelegalassistancecenter.net to book a free 30-minute legal consultation to see if I can help. You can also drop a comment in the comment section. If this episode helped even a little, hit subscribe so you don't miss next week's mix of law, love, sports, and pop culture. Let's chat.